and jobs advisor. This gives President Trump a lot of leverage, doesn't it?
No, it certainly does. We hold all the high cards in this round. The growth is down. They did not meet their expectations for this quarterly growth. And it's actually lower than it looks, because what all of the companies have been doing is pushing forward their exports, all of their Christmas sales, all of their holiday sales, all of the toys and everything else. They're trying to get them out the door now. So they're borrowing off of future growth. So the Chinese growth is even lower than it looks.
Just the other day, I actually interviewed the president, and he told me that, look, the Chinese are not ready for talks. He doesn't want to talk at this point. What he's really doing is piling on the pressure. That's what he's doing.
Exactly right. Now, today they announced that he will meet with Xi Jinping at the G20 summit later next month.
That's now official?
That is, well, it's quasi-official. The Wall Street Journal's reporting this. Some others are reporting it. However, there's a big caveat. Unless something happens between now and then, and we've seen this before, where Steve Mnuchin says we're going to do talks, and then President Trump says, yeah, but we're going to put tariffs on first before we start the talks.
But that possible meeting with Xi would be this month. That means before the November elections.
No, it would be November, the end of next month, so November around the 28th, 27th.
It seems to me that China is deliberately delaying this. They don't want to talk before the midterms. Their desperate hope is that the Democrats retake the House and stymie President Trump on policy. That's
well, they're misreading everything, because they're saying now, well, after the elections, President Trump will have every incentive to want to announce to the American people that the trade war is over. President Trump has no such incentive, has no such desire. It's actually a very popular stance for him to be standing up to China's depredations, their repeated cheating. And the American people like that. The farmers are standing with them, and everybody else is as well.
But it's going to be very... Look, I understand the concept of face in Asia.
Right.
A leader of China does not want to lose face,
exactly.
lose his positive reputation.
That's
and
right.
if they were to cave in any way, shape or form, Xi loses face, and that's the last thing he would want.
The solution is simple. For China to recognize and save face all around. China acknowledges, and we acknowledge, that China is strong enough now and big enough now to be treated as an equal with the great powers of the world. As we saw with the postal union, we don't have to treat China as a developing country where they get special cheap postal rates, so it's cheaper to ship a package from Beijing to New York than it is from Los Angeles to New York. They're big boys now. They can stand on their own. We don't have to treat you like some sick sister.
You think that would be a public saving of face?
Exactly.
But underneath the radar, we would have to get some kind of deal where they stop stealing our technology.
That's right.
And they stop the transfer of technology. That will be difficult to achieve without them losing face.
Well, as I say, the face saving is to acknowledge that they're big now, they're strong, they're big boys, they're on the world stage, they can be treated as equals. And the reality is, they're going to stop subsidizing their industries or accept the countervailing duties that would come along with that.
And you don't expect any sudden deal, no sort of shining moment where, oh, we got a deal all of a sudden. You don't expect that, do you?
I don't expect that, no.
Okay. Curtis, thanks for joining us, as always.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Keep us informed on the goings-on.
I certainly will.
Thank you very much.